So this is going to be daylight. Admittedly, that background looks pretty dark. There's some daylight coming in, I'll give it that. I don't know what that language underneath is, but I'm assuming that also translates to daylight. Oh wow, I thought we were going to hang on that forever. It's the longest I think we've ever hung up on one of those. Anyways, I don't play spooky games much anymore at all. In fact, when I was like, hey, I'm going to put up something spooky during the month of October, I looked at my backlog of videos and I didn't have anything. I don't play horror games at all anymore. I don't know, I just don't really like them. I mean, I like them, I just don't play them. Oh, settings menu. Let's turn that difficulty down, because if there's one thing I've noticed in horror games is it loses its it definitely loses what it's trying to do if it gets too frustrating. Oh hey P-Photo, I just saw your message because I did not have the chat window up. So I guess the volumes are probably fine. Subtitles you better have on. I don't need 3D. Vibration, sure. That should be fine. So this is actually a bit of a test. I mean, this is not going to come across on YouTube because I record that stuff locally. But I'm at a new place. I've moved. I am in a new home with a new setup, and it is a wireless setup, which is not great for online gaming or streaming. But it's a pretty strong signal, and it's a pretty good wireless adapter thing. So I hope it turns out okay. I have some people in chat that I've invited. Thanks for letting me know the game sound is too high. I'll turn that down a bit, and I just did. I got some friends and fam in the chat. I hope this stream is smooth and that the video and audio stay concurrent. Find things of your past. The phone will help you find your way. Use glow sticks to find clues. Phones are really helpful. Anyways, what I've got with me is alcohol. Because it's been a long time since I've streamed or had a drunk stream. Well, I streamed Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and that came out right away. Alright. Let's start this game then. Oh, spiders.
Good, you've arrived. Sarah, focus. They haven't much time at all. They've been busy. They certainly have. Use that machine in your hand to find your way. There's much to see, much to learn.
Where am I?
That was a bit of an interesting start. Let's keep going here.
This place has been waiting for your arrival. Gather up everything you can. The memories contained within these walls are waiting to be found. Sarah, listen to me. You must succeed.
Oh no.
Anyways, one thing I need to do real quick is grab my remote.
Ah, Sarah, no matter where you go, there you are.
Oh look, I have a little GPS. Anyways, yeah, before I continue, I need to grab my remote because my volume's a little low and I cannot reach anything from where I'm sitting now. Before, when I would stream games, I would sit in my computer chair and I could see my TV from there. Of course, I could see my TV better from my bed, but I could see it just fine from my chair. My room's a bit smaller now. My setup's a little more cramped, cozy, as I like to call it. Oh, that was a bit of a lag there. That is not the stream. The game is just running like this now. Okay. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, the prompt went away. Mid-Island Penitentiary hires new head physician February 5th, 1907. Mid-Island Penitentiary has recently announced the name of its new head physician, Dr. Walter Mercer, known as a leader in both smallpox and tuberculosis research. City of New Kipling has expressed excitement in having such a talented... And how am I scrolling with this? Oh, passionate recruit on board and ready to do battle for the health of its citizens. But yeah, anyways, my new setup's a little different. So I'm actually sitting in my bed, and my headphones will reach, my little headset rather, so everything's fine. I hope that streaming is okay, because I do like to stream pretty frequently, even if I do most of the recordings locally. I do like to have viewers, to have someone to talk to. What's kind of a problem is because I'm further away from my computer, not being in my computer chair, I had to
Use the light to find the answers. It will tell you where to look.
oh, I found some glow sticks. Oh, it cannot carry. I have too many glow sticks. Can you really have too many glow sticks? Anyways, I had to crank up the text size on the chat app I use so I can see it from far away. Use the glow stick with left. Oh, I can use it to find clues. Okay. Mid-Island Hospital patient record file, 1988. That was the year I was born. Concerning patient 13. Patient aged 10 months old has been readmitted by her foster parents due to odd and frightening incidents that occurred shortly after she left the hospital. What kind of odd and frightening incidents happened to a 10-month-old child?
Oh my god, no!
Oh, is it something like this?
The memories will burn into your flesh. Don't let them see.
Are those my footprints? Oh, they are. I can see them forming underneath me. So, anyways, I have a casual drink with me. Just something to sip on. But what I'm going to do is every time I get seriously scared, because I think I'm pretty brave. I don't take horror games very seriously. I'm gonna take a shot of tequila to, you know, ease my nerves a bit. There's something going on down in the boiler room. I keep hearing things moving around down there while I'm cleaning, and I swear it ain't rats. It's something bigger. I don't know what yet. But keep an eye out when you're down there. Adam. Oh, thanks, Adam. I'll keep an eye out while I'm down here. Do I want to go this way? Let's go this way first. You know, one thing I failed to do was look at the fucking controls when they were on the screen. Okay. So I can sprint with L2 or pushing in L3. Pick up, climb, drop and throw. Okay. That's good to know. I can hurry things up a bit.
I know you're there.
Oh, someone's there? Well then why don't we go back and check the other door instead? Oh! Is that somebody I should worry about? I saw him there in the distance. I wasn't seriously scared though. You'll know when I'm actually scared. Oh, it's just some bugs, just moths. Moths are pretty scary. The camera sure does wing around at an incredible speed. I'll take that. Let's grab a sip while I'm doing a little reading here. Oh no, the note went away. Well, where was the note? It was on screen for a while. Oh, there's a lot of fucking remnants, Christ. Okay, that's the one. Yeah, I had it on screen and I was taking a sip and chatting a bit, but then it went away. Mid-Island Hospital patient, Miss Eunice Goodman gave patient a stuffed bear as a toy without permission from patient's doctor. Miss Goodman has been thoroughly reprimanded and was reassigned away from the children's ward until further notice. Oh, that's a damn shame. Oh, there goes my glow stick. There's nothing really around anyways. Wait a minute, did I just get flip turned upside down? Yeah, I wasn't watching the map very well. This place is very big. That's a good place for beds, I guess. Oh! Alright, that did me a little startle. That was a cheap one. Let's take a shot. You gave me enough of a spook that you justified me having a sip. I hope the battery on... no, that was a mild fright. I'm not drinking for that one. Oh, this light's not working all that well. Hopefully this will just loop around. And then I'll... Oh, it doesn't loop around. Oh, well, it kinda does. Oh, no, it doesn't.
What was that?
What is that shit? That's bad news.
I see it. They've revealed the sigil. Reclaim it and bring it to the gateway.
What does that even mean? February 24th, 1859, concerning patient 12A, Dr. Watkins recommended removal of all possessions from patient's room as a means of curing her fantasies. Patient became violent during extraction, so he seemed particularly fixated on an old dollar and cried for days after its removal. What the hell is this about a sigil and weird magic shit? Oh, another one. Concerning patient 6B. The stuffed bear, whom the patient refers to as her beloved, has been placed in quarantine. The doctor recommends incineration, as it has come in contact with the girl and might carry the disease. None of us had the heart to burn the stuffed animal, though. I guess Miss Goodman isn't the only one in this place with soft spot for the poor, wretched little girl. Oh, that sidestepping was not intentional. It must have been a little glitch. I don't know what the big deal is with this sigil, but there's like water coming off of it.
Need the key.
I don't have a key. So I'm dropped into this place and this voice is telling me what to do. That's all it's been giving me. Oh, I got some vibrating. Can I go up here? Does it want me to go up here? There was a climb button, was there not? Let's double check that. Okay, it was circle. Nothing to climb here. History of New Kipling. Once a small fishing village, New Kipling blossomed into a prosperous town full of eager and optimistic people. The town, facing overpopulation and limited resources, looked to other options to sustain its people. What kind of options were those, I wonder? I don't think there's any going this way. Alright, let's vamoose. Can't go that way. Alright, we're gonna head on back then. Yeah, let's just go this way then. Okay, I cannot go through this passageway. It's all blocked up. So is that one. Okay, so everything's a dead end so far. Now we're gonna backtrack. Process of elimination on the paths here. Kind of nice that I have a map because everything is very samey. Especially so far. I don't think I want to go that way quite yet. Maybe I do want to go that way. 'Cause this is all blocked up too. Alright, wait, is this a thing? Oh, this is a thing. The citizens of New Kipling begun performing spirit cleansing rituals on the nearby mid-island in order to keep their town pure from the dark time. Little factual evidence has been discovered about the nature of these rituals, but after the cleansing took place, New Kipling announced that the city had been reborn. If you press down while you're looking at a note, you exit out of that note and then just back up. That's what was happening just now. I don't need pills. I do need key. You didn't get me that time. You know, I saw that stuff. You may have noticed I turned towards it a bit. I kind of expected it. I heard spooky woman noises, but I work with a lot of women, so I hear a lot of spooky women noises. No, because reflection technology is hard and uses up way too much resources. No, nothing through here. So glow sticks are supposed to highlight clues and stuff, but I mean, there's so few objects laying around that if I just look at the few things I come across, it shouldn't be any trouble.
What the hell?
Yeah, I could see a lot of bullshit between the doors here. Alright, then what's all this about? Got a couple floating books. Oh, I took the teddy bear.
It began with infection, a black veil of sickness, disease, and despair, sudden and swift.
Alright, well great, now I have a bear. Bear is key? Oh.
What?
I looked at chat just as that happened. I heard the noise,
Can it be?
and then I looked back and this is what was happening.
I see you.
Oh, back here? Okay, back here. Well, that was an interesting place. Can't say I'd make a habit of returning. But, you know, I'd pop by for a visit if I had to. So this is probably the key. However, there was a pathway I refused to take earlier, because she said she could hear some people. I'm gonna head that way right now.
I know you're there.
Yeah, that was the message I got before, right? That was one of the ways I could go that I didn't. So let's go this way then. There's another note. Hospital patient record file for patient 27C. August 23rd, 1937. Patient 27C suffers from an obsession with mazes. Compulsive behavior has driven him to draw mazes all over his cell. Having run out of space, patient turned on himself, carving an elaborate maze into his own flesh, completely enveloping his chest, parts of his back, forearms, upper arms, and upper thighs, and even parts of the buttocks and genitals. Patient restrained via straitjacket and placed in solitary confinement. You know, mazes are pretty cool. I had a thing when I was younger, in grade school, maybe grade 3 or 4-ish, where I used to draw these mazes, and all the other kids thought it was really cool, because it wasn't just simply a maze, like, get to the end. It was a little video gamey, because I've always been a video games guy, where it was like, oh, you have to go get this item to get past this threat or this obstacle, and there was a little legend up top that told you what you needed, so you'd actually wander around and, you know, go to each place, and everyone really dug them. Everyone thought it was like the coolest shit. So they'd like go to they'd like get the teachers in the faculty room to get copies of them. So they'd like scan and copy my little mazes. And they kept like, oh man, you gotta make more. So I made like a whole bunch where you like needed a certain gun to get past a certain monster or whatever. Or you need a jetpack to cross a certain gap where the maze just stopped, and just stuff like that. It was a really creative and cool idea. I've just always kind of been a creative kid like that. Yeah, there's an interesting little story for you.
What was that?
I don't know what it was. Should I turn my volume up? Oh yeah, I haven't gone this way yet, right? I can tell because there's a note here.
Oh my god. What was that sound?
Patient is physically healthy but deteriorating mentally. He remains in his straitjacket under constant observation. Patient continually yells that the maze is never ending. Screams continue throughout all hours of day and night, ranging from lone monotone chants to fevered high-pitched howls. Electroshock therapy has been scheduled for tomorrow morning. I'm going to turn my volume up a little bit. There doesn't seem to be a lot of noise and volume, so I don't think there's going to be much echo, but if there is, I'll try to either remove it. I noticed there was no button for attacking. There's throw item, which might be a thing, but I don't think I'll be doing any fights. I think it's just going to be scares and perhaps running away. I can hear my own footsteps now. Is that a thing? Did I see a thing? No, I think it was just a glare off of something. Just the sounds messing with me. I'm glad I turned the volume up as much as I did.
I know there's somebody here.
Did I not go through this way? Oh yeah, I think I remember not going this way. Can't switch items while holding the sigil. Alright, so the bear is the sigil. There you have it.
I know there's somebody here.
Then maybe I'll go the other way once again. The hell is this? The hell was that? It's like a skull with some weird headgear on it. But with the thing it was doing just now wasn't particularly spooky. It just looked like a dumb glitch. Well, whatever. So do I just not get to use my glow sticks anymore? I've got 4 out of 4 remnants, which I guess is nice. I looked at the thing. Let's take a look at this. Look at view remnants. If I go back, there's like a remnant 104. There's so many of these things. I've collected 10 out of 37. Oh, this is different chapters. Okay. Anyways, I'm not going to be trying to get all of those. That's absurd. Nope, another dead end. All those kind of... It wasn't those paintings on the walls in that weird place I went to when I got the bear, but definitely a little paintings theme here. Yeah, this way. And then my next right. And this will presumably get me out of here. Yeah, you can have that rotten old thing. That didn't startle me. Oh, saving. Saving's pretty scary. Actually, I guess it's refreshing because that's how I know that if something bad happens, I'll go back to this spot right here. Or more glow sticks. Found a glow stick. Found a glow stick. Give me all the glow sticks. Pop those bad boys. Oh, there's a thing. Attention all employees. Last night at approximately 7 p.m., the power went off to this section of the facility. Due to the unfortunate timing, we were unable to transfer a critical patient to the emergency department, and he passed away in transit, in the hallway behind the records room security door. To avoid this type of tragedy in the future, the hospital has decided that non-maintenance staff should be aware that the security door will not operate when the power is out. You must reset the breaker before using the door. Please familiarize yourself with the power switch's location within the record room stacks. Records room stacks. Why is like this whole area just kind of lit up and funky? Oh, it's telling me that that switch will be powered. But I gotta familiarize myself with where the breaker is. Here's another note. Oh shit, is this just a fucking visual novel again? I say again, as if this is anything like the Senran Kagura games. Attention all employees, we understand that it is difficult to make it outside on your 10-minute breaks. Yeah. However, just because the records room is large and has high ceilings does not mean you can move things about and create a satellite break room for smoking. We have caught several staff members moving supply crates, stacking them precariously, and climbing over them to serve as lookout. Be advised, this is not gym equipment. Climbing on crates of medical supplies will not be tolerated. Management. So don't be a shitty employee. You know what? Fuck smoke breaks. You want to go on a smoke break? How about I just send you home instead? That's how I roll at work. We have an old lady that's always like, "Can I go on a smoke break? Can I go on a smoke break?" She just wants to smoke break all the time, so I just send her home. Like, no, you're on smoke break perpetually. So just leave. I'm a bad manager. Power's gone to my head. Okay. Can I do some climbing? Still can't press circle for climb. I wonder... that gave me enough of a jump. It was a small jump. Yeah, I think, Mooper, I think when I have the glow stick on, I just leave footprints. The glow stick is, it acts as a hint marker. And I think that particular hint is just telling me where I've been. Look at me sidestepping through the door. They sure do go for a long time, too. Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, have I been in this area before? Pop a glow stick, see your footprints. Oh, they all just fucking vanished. All of them just fucking vanished. Alright, so maybe that's not what they do. Let's read some more. May 1st, 1940, concerning Miss Daniels' suicide. Miss Daniels was found dead in her staff quarters this morning. Oh, she was staff. Okay. There was a suicide note indicating she was extremely unhappy at work and in her personal life. It's because of those fucking smoke breaks. She wasn't getting enough smoke breaks. I hope that doesn't happen where I work. Anyway, personnel on site state that she died from rapid blood loss caused by self-inflicted lacerations on her wrists. Her body was found sitting in a wheelchair. Pending a police investigation, Miss Daniels' body was transported to the morgue. This is eerily similar to the other instances. That's a bit of a vague closing statement. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, we can turn left and find another note. Mid-Island, Ghosts from the Past. Oh, this is a newspaper article. Mid-Island Hospital was one of the most locally influential and medically profound places in our city's history. Yet few people know how important its presence has been. From treating smallpox in the 1850s to contributing to tuberculosis. I said it just fine that first time a while ago. And research in more recent years, the hospital has done much to benefit the citizens of New Kipling. Even its brief, if failed, attempt at reopening as penitentiary helped to keep our citizens safe. Alright, so that's how we're telling the story. We're walking around in trash heap garbage hallways collecting notes. There's no mini-map of the like stacks and supplies layout, so it's just a big block room on my thing there. But it's linear enough so far that it's whatever. You're gonna do it again here? This would be a good spot to do that scare again. No? Okay. Kipling citizens accused. Crimes. 16-year-old girl. Allowed to live. Admits guilt. Is condemned to hang. Evil. Open to deal spread of disease. Nope, not even after the note. The note wasn't a trigger flag? Okay. Okay.